Hi, I'm Will Forte, and I apologize for my hat head. These guys let me reschedule the timing of this and come in early, and I had been wearing a hat, and I would have fixed my hair up, but I apologize. I was at the show, I think I came in June of '97. My agent sent Dave a book of cartoons that I had done. It was called 101 Things to Definitely Not Do If You Want to Get a Chick. And Dave seemed to like the cartoons, so he said that I could submit a packet. I kind of look back on the packet now, and I think it must have been the cartoons, because the packet was not fantastic. Up to that point, I had just written things at the Groundlings, and you're submitting them to peers, and you get a chance to put them up on their feet. My stuff is kind of weird, and I might sell it in a way that another person might not sell it. So then I go to the Late Show, and it's just absolutely terrifying. This is one of my comedy heroes. The stuff that I was always very interested in writing would be like the CBS mailbag, kind of some of the more absurd stuff. The thing I really remember was this MacGruber and Sirajul doing the news, and every segment was them, and it was this really dumb thing, but I loved it.
Dear Dave, I was wondering whatever happened to MacGruber and Sirajul. Sincerely, Matt, New Bedford, Massachusetts. MacGruber and Sirajul, a couple of friends of ours work down the street. We haven't seen them in a while, and people don't know what happened to them. Well, you don't know what happened to them? Well, here's what happened to them. Take a look.
Eyewitness 2, New York's #1 source for news, with Mujibur Rahman. Sirajul Islam. Mujibur Rahman with sports. Mujibur Rahman with the weather. Mujibur Rahman with the Wall Street update. Mujibur Rahman with local election coverage. Consumer watchdog Sirajul Islam. Plus Sirajul Islam and Mujibur Rahman reviewing this week's movies. And Mujibur Rahman and Sirajul Islam with the Style Report.
Eyewitness 2 News. Take 2, New York.
Weekdays at 5 on WCBS.
They were doing a remote called Everything's Funnier When Somebody Gets Hurt. I show them how I cut my hair, and then I cut my finger off, but then you see that it's a fake hand, and then I'm laughing and I accidentally stab him in the hand. Well, during the filming of it, I'm just terrified because I have to actually take some real scissors and pretend like I'm stabbing him. I'm freaking terrified that I'm gonna, pierce through Dave's hand. And on day 5 of my job there, it actually probably would have been better, because I probably would have saved me a lot of misery.
I cut my own hair.
He cuts his own hair.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Take it away. Cuts his own hair.
I just take the scissors
right.
and I grab hair in my fist, and I just cut whatever is in my fist.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Everything's funnier when someone gets hurt.
Fake hand.
Stab me. Look at that. What are you trying to pull? You stabbed me.
I remember there was Dave's video collection. I was assigned to find videos, and I worked incredibly hard on that, and I found some great ones. And the segment was awesome.
This one's called It's Not Just Eating, and our first one is a guide to mealtime etiquette entitled It's Not Just Eating. Here we go.
Bones can come out again, or gristle, but don't spit it out. What you should do is use your tongue to push the gristle onto your fork, then put it on the plate quietly. That's fine.
Apparently these people purchased my mother's cookbook. There you go. Here we have a Easy Rider video magazine. We'll be spending a moment with a pair of motorcycle enthusiasts. Here we go. Easy Rider. Whoa, hello.
You like this?
Oh, that's great.
Okay. I'll get my boots on and we'll be ready to go.
You look great.
There's a clip that you see of me in the shower smoking for the Late Show cigarettes. And I still have the Late Show cigarette pack. My dog was a puppy and chewed up a bunch of it, but I still kept this tattered, it's on its last legs, but I just can't get rid of it.
Late Show cigarettes. Moms love them. Dads love them. Doctors love them. The perfect way to begin the day. perfect way to end it.
If you want great taste and a fair price too, choose the cigarette that's good for you. Smoke Late Show cigarettes.
Try them today.
You know, I can't remember. I think it was probably a mailbag thing. How long has Biff worked for him? I think it was all about how pampered he was. And I was his headset caddy, and I would carry around his headset on this satin pillow.
Biff Henderson, stage manager. Susan Schreier, Biff Henderson's executive assistant. Will Forte, Biff Henderson's headset tender. Leslie Cahill, Biff Henderson's manicurist. Lyle Jones, Biff Henderson's tailor. Ned Bennett, Biff Henderson's body double. Father Philip Washburn, Biff Henderson's exorcist. David Letterman, Biff Henderson's personal masseur.
Bane of my existence was know your current events. I didn't know how to write those kinds of jokes, but I would spend all my time stressed out trying to figure out how to crack that nut and how to write good jokes in that style. But I didn't spend as much time doing the stuff that I was good at because I was trying to do the stuff I wasn't good at. And so as a result, I wasn't really good at anything. I did go away from it feeling pride in the fact that I got to work with my hero. It was an experience I'll never forget, and again, a true honor.
When did you work here as a writer?
I was here 97 and 98.
Mm-hmm. And that apparently didn't work out because you left and actually found a life for yourself.
It was a very pleasant experience working here.
Never liked doing talk shows, any of them. Oh, what am I gonna talk about? This one was scary just because I had so much emotional baggage tied to the show. Like, here's my hero. I got to work at the show, but I didn't perform for him in the way that I wish I had. The last thing I want to do is annoy my hero and feel like my hero doesn't like me. And Dave was just wonderful to me. I left there on cloud nine. I'm so thankful that he gave me that experience. That was a very special moment.
There is one scene in which I have to be completely naked, and a piece of celery figures into it in a very unseemly way.
Yeah, a stalk of celery.
Yeah, a stalk of celery. You've seen the movie, so you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. So I think even by that description, even if I hadn't seen the movie, that would be plenty for me.
Well, so I'm on this set, and I'm completely naked and cupping my genitalia and about to place a piece of celery in a place that God did not intend celery to go. And I looked up, and my mom had come to the set, and she was there with her two friends.
Oh, good.
And just the look on her face was... And so she's ready for the movie now.
Yeah, there you go.
Are we getting new MacGruber soon?
We thought that it was dead after the movies, so the fact that they let us make a TV show, but now it seems like it is dead again. So who never say never with MacGruber. I mean, obviously we would jump at the chance to do any MacGruber stuff, but now there is a complication because I owned the Miata. It sat in my garage for 10 years until we did the TV show, and we used it for that until like a couple months ago, and then I auctioned it off for my friend's charity, and it just made 55,000 bucks. So that's a complication there. We would need that Miata, so we'd have to rent the Miata or just get another Miata.
Here's a clip of me killing a guy with a shovel. Roll it, Hal.
Sure. No, I know.